Through the hard work of the Salvation Army and other committed citizens in the area, the Salvation Army opened its doors to Springfield on November 24, 1886. Over the past 125 years, individuals, businesses, and corporations have assisted in keeping the Corps operating with gifts, both large and small.
Hi, I'm Cap O'Keefe. As a lifelong resident of Sangamon County, it's a pleasure for me to talk to you about the benefits the Salvation Army brings to the people of our area.
There's a tendency to take the Salvation Army for granted. They just always seem to be there when needed.
The Salvation Army is a wonderful organization and promising to those who are disadvantaged and homeless, and it offers opportunities for them to straighten their lives out, to regain that stability that they need in their lives.
The Salvation Army offers quality care by taking time to meet with individuals and finding the best program to suit their specific needs, offering a hand up instead of a handout.
Besides being able to meet the majority of our community's low income and homeless needs, most people don't seem to realize that the Salvation Army is able to offer a great service that costs less. Data shows that services offered by the Salvation Army often cost less than 25% of the cost of any other agency.
More than 100,000 times each year, someone turns to the Salvation Army for either basic or complex assistance.
I really think people forget how complex working with the homeless has become, and don't realize that this shelter located right here is far more advanced than one would expect to find in a community this size.
Locally, the challenges to provide a sound program have increased as the homeless population and their needs have outgrown the Salvation Army's current building. We now stand on the threshold of the next generation of community assistance by conceptualizing a $6.8 million expansion and restoration building project. This plan not only includes major changes to all of the Salvation Army's current programs, but also offers room for large growth. The Salvation Army's life-saving emergency transitional shelter has the most immediate and dramatic impact on the people of Springfield and the surrounding area.
Salvation Army saves lives. Without a doubt, if it wouldn't have been for the Salvation Army, I would have been dead, and countless friends I've made here would probably be in the same situation that I was in. They're like a beacon at the light, at the end of the tunnel that, there's hope.
Space dedicated to the homeless shelter will grow by about 50%, from 36 to over 100 beds, including rooms designed for homeless families.
An increase in space combined with significant improvements in technology and programming will allow the number of homeless individuals that can be comfortably cared for in a year to grow from 13,000 to 36,000. This should meet the community's homeless needs for the next 20 to 25 years.
Having food is the lifeblood of any community. As part of the Salvation Army's restored 60,000 square foot, 3-story building, the Army's food pantry will grow from the current 5x10 pantry into a new state-of-the-art food pantry, including a much-needed walk-in cooler and walk-in freezer.
Quality food is a necessity. With this improved food pantry, we will be able to offer perishables in addition to canned goods. Being able to offer milk, cheese, and eggs along with other food will certainly be a prayer answered.
Streamlining healthcare in Sangamon County is the goal of expanding the free health clinic at the Salvation Army. The addition of 3 more exam rooms will allow more underserved people to be seen and treated.
When homeless people are fighting for their lives, the love and support of their family is crucial in their recovery. Many times that is not possible. So the staff at the Salvation Army become their family and in turn help them restore their lives.
For a lot of people, a normal life seems altogether simple. Find a job, secure permanent housing, and get on with your life. But for individuals who have never had these basic skills modeled, or who have experienced setbacks related to domestic violence, drug and alcohol abuse, physical and mental illness, loss of employment, or a long list of other hardships, it's more complicated.
The Salvation Army teaches people to become productive citizens. Instead of just sitting around being stagnant, they just teach you how to, run your banking, save money, how to pay your bills and the rent.
Some can fall into traps of masking their pain with drugs and alcohol, remaining in destructive circumstances, or looking to pawn shops and cash advance establishments to help solve their financial problems, all of which can take them deeper into crisis mode.
Our approach to casework services not only addresses immediate needs, but but helps individuals understand and change behaviors that have contributed to their difficulties in order to bring about a true restoration of their lives.
The Salvation Army is an indispensable ally in the fight against poverty and despair. Programs and classes provided by the Salvation Army systematically help individuals achieve greater and greater levels of independence.
They encourage you to go look for work, and then they got the other programs as far as connecting with your, your spirituality, which is definitely a good thing. And so that's it. It really helped me with getting my head back on right. It helped me think again, and deciding I wanted to live a better life, really.
In addition to the building project on 100 North 9th Street, the Salvation Army will also improve the dormitories and kitchen of their Adult Rehabilitation Center. This center houses 75 to 100 men, provides meals, job counseling, spiritual counseling, and most important, a chance to get their life back.
The Salvation Army has been there for thousands of our Sangamon County residents for the past 125 years. Now we need to assist them with this new building, so they will be here for another century to help our friends and neighbors.
Additionally, the Salvation Army has committed $3.4 million to the project already. Our new location in downtown Springfield will allow us to serve more people and be centrally located.
Philanthropy has always been the cornerstone of the Salvation Army. It wouldn't be here at all without the generosity of many families in Sangamon County. Throughout the years, friends have stepped up and made gifts to make this core even better.
Today we decide if we as a community have the vision for restoration, and if we can do what another generation did for us over 125 years ago. We've tolerated cramped conditions, overcome many obstacles, ventilation, aging utilities, and now is the time for the Salvation Army to undergo a restoration of its own.